I'm still pleased that Youngstown's reputation, while still takes its lumps and has its ups and downs, is less talk about this Rust Belt city with nothing relevant to offer.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers, fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
What have been the biggest changes that you've seen?
Yep.
I mean, not just in recent years, but just looking back from when you were growing up.
Yeah. We're sitting in one of them in the middle of downtown. So as a kid, I remember coming downtown with my mother to Strauss to get a chocolate malt in the mezzanine. And when I got a little older, she would give me her black and white Strauss charge card to come down and buy, some clothes. And Silver's Vogue shop where I'd go get my Easter suits and put suits in layaway. And Learners where I'd follow my mother in, and Tops and Bottoms in the shoe stores. So the transformation of downtown, the fact that we're sitting in a hotel in downtown Youngstown, a very nice hotel. Those transformations. I think the, transformation of Youngstown State University, my alma mater. I mean, that campus is not the campus that I graduated from in 1994. And I mean that positively. The student housing, the retail activity is just breathtaking. The major corridors of the city, that was always something that we targeted. Just look and feel differently. You see development in neighborhoods to a positive extent. That being said, there's still, heartbreaking challenges in terms of still, neighborhoods that still need more investment, that still need more people. And I think that, and I'm still pleased that Youngstown's reputation, while still takes its lumps and has its ups and downs, is less talk about this Rust Belt city with nothing relevant to offer, and that's most important because the people of this town, I've been across the country and across the globe in many instances, and I've yet to have an instance where I don't meet someone from Youngstown or who has a story about Youngstown, and immediately there's this connection. It happened in DC, it happened in Europe, it happens at Hartford, it's happened across this country.
What still holds Youngstown back?
Yeah, Youngstown, public education there has to be some, and this isn't just a Youngstown issue, but it certainly is one of the things that continues to hold Youngstown back. The issue around crime and disinvestment and crime that has so many contributing factors to it. I still daily check both with regularity the Business Journal website and the app that I have, and the Vindicator Tribune app, and I am still impacted when I see a crime, a homicide or a shooting or some event, and it's just so frustrating. And I think to me that issue, more than so many others, is still has to be solved or addressed or mitigated. There's a whole host of other things, but that to me is what stands out in terms of just that. Getting to the core of that really is probably the biggest thing that unlocks Youngstown's full potential.
What do you see in Youngstown's future?
Great question. I see a city that continues to be just on the cusp of its full potential. I think that, if the university, which is an asset, in many instances, I'll reserve my commentary on my frustration on the leadership process. But if the university, I think aligns itself in the city, I think that we still have to see Youngstown and the region as complementary components of a larger approach. That this is a city that has the potential to attract investment, to attract residents. When you think about what's happening across other parts of the country. There are still rich natural resources here. There's an abundance of water. There's Mill Creek Park. There's a city that can accommodate, an influx, whether it's whenever we figure out the immigration issue in this country, which has to be solved. When people from other parts say, climate change and arid conditions and whatever the case is, and when entrepreneurs say, I want to be in a place that I can have my capital, deployed and mitigate the risk and have a quality, affordable cost of living, Youngstown and Mahoney Valley. So I think it's positioned to benefit from those factors.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers, fiercely local, fiercely loyal.